This was so fun the last time that now I'll do it again. No, yes, no. Where did you go last time? There? Sure. You definitely went in there. I had you up here. Pretty certain I had you here, which gave me this piece for up here. I feel that's not correct. This was annoying the first time, it's annoying this time as well. I can't go there. Can go there though. Means you're gonna go here. You go there. You go there. You go there. There and swap check. Yeah, this should give me the card. Coin. Card. Does that mean anything to us? Yeah, it just gives us nothing. We did nothing with Sunset 24. And that's the box we're going to burn. Oh, I didn't take the matches. Maybe the batteries are missing. Maybe I can firehook it? Yeah, I didn't do anything with that digital clock. I'm so confused. And the kings are cut in half, so we don't have to worry about kings. December 13. Yeah, maybe I have to light that? Yep, fireplace, box, water, fire poker, and that leaves us with that. Maybe for drinking, deal with it. There's nothing. Yeah. There has to be a way out. Like, what? Yeah, just old records. Yep. Nothing special about that. They want me to roll the dice, but I don't want to roll the dice. Can I roll the dice on the table? Can I roll the dice on the roulette table? Nope. The button there though. Is it a button? Sure. So the number is 6. Oh, hold on. 111? No, it's a failure. Of course it's a failure. 6, 3, 5. Check, it completes it. You still don't turn on. Just put anything in there. Nothing about the neon tube, nothing about the lights. Chairs have got nothing going for them. Fire's all finished, can't do anything there. Oh my goodness. It says, if you can find some batteries. Mate, I would love some batteries, let me tell you. Because I can put them in there. Two, 3, 4. Because even after I put them in, it still says, would you like to press the button? Nothing on the digital clock. This can't go back in. Duke, 803. Well, Duke 803, the death model. It travels from bar to bar. It's 803 exactly. Nickname Juki the Grim Reaper 803. So does 803 mean something? I mean, we can go Oil, Duke, Oil, Duke, and we have an extra item at all? Is there another set that can work here? Because then we're just kind of left pressing the button. Okay. Well, I think we're just living in the world of death. Exact same as before. What? Why is this time 111? What did I do differently to get it to happen? Is it just luck?
Huh?
No way.
What?
Oh, yes! Yes! Hell yeah! We're alive! We're actually alive! Yeah!
Why?
Hey, why are the two of you just standing there? Guys, it's 1/216! We just got a miracle! Yeah.
What?
You're right.
I just can't believe it.
I don't understand.
Alive, right? Of course we're alive! What, do I look like a ghost to you? Or an undead zombie? If I was, then my heart wouldn't be pounding a mile a minute right now. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand. We definitely gotta have a toast back in the lounge.
What?
Come on! What are you doing? Hurry up!
But what was different that time? I've got to look this up.
I guess he's still the same guy you knew underneath, huh?
I'm really glad.
That we're alive? Or...
That he's
Well-
happy. It's just luck based.
After surviving a close call.
It literally says it's just luck based.
Come on! You guys should join me.
Sorry. Pass.
I'm really not in the mood for it.
For real? Are you serious?
Hey, are you already drunk?
Yeah, I am! Drunk on life! I am buzzed on this kick-ass feeling of surviving the impossible!
You probably shouldn't drink too much, Junpei.
Why not? We're just going to conk out again in 40 minutes anyway, remember? We just experienced the miracle of hitting 1/216th odds, 0.46%, guys! Come on!
Okay.
Let's use
Says the player will
remaining time
always
we
roll
have
3
to
ones
save
on a
this
third cup.
awesome
Fine.
moment.
A
He's
miracle,
drinking.
huh? Definitely would be.
It kind of pisses me off. That's not a
Guys,
game
what are
mechanic.
you
That's just
saying?
getting
We
you to
only
beat
hit the
your
dice
head against
once,
it.
Right?
Are you sure about that? Maybe we just don't remember. And in reality, we've rolled the dice over and over again.
Huh?
If we threw them 3 times, the probability would be 72 to 1. I wouldn't really call those odds a miracle.
Oh, so what? Does that really matter? I'll say it again. We've only gone and thrown the dice once. Once. Right, Carlos?
Yeah, that's true. What are you trying to say, Akane?
Carlos, let's say you were going to roll 10 dice all at the same time.
Yes.
So, do you think you'd end up with all of them displaying a 1?
Of course not. It's impossible.
Right. The probability is 60,466,176 to 1, but that's essentially impossible. If you tried 60,466,176 times, however, what would happen?
The likelihood of all of them being 1 is...
Not so much of an impossibility, right? I'll give you another example.
Okay, so she just...
If 2 to the 4th power, 16 people, compete in a rock, paper, scissors tournament, how many matches are needed before a winner can be determined?
Why are you talking about...
Just answer the question.
Really? Okay, first, the 16 narrow down to 8. Then 8 to 4 and 4 to 2. After the final round, 1 person's left standing, so... a total of 4?
So, what would happen if 2 to the 100 did the same thing?
It'd be 100.
And how confident do you feel about winning this tournament, Junpei?
I'm not, obviously. You're out of the competition after you lose just 1 match. You'd have to win 100 rounds straight to win.
But someone will do it and win, right? A victor who wins 100 matches without losing one will exist. Do you know
She's
what
a
I'm
Debbie
trying to
Downer.
say?
The person who won. but only because of circumstance. I mean, more or less.
Well, duh. But why are you...
It may be obvious, but it's important. The one who lives on does so due to circumstance.
The anthropic principle.
Oh, you've heard of it.
Yeah, it's connected to the many worlds and multiverse theories.
The hell are you...
This universe is a little too well suited for human beings. That principle explains why. They say, for example, that if Jupiter was just a bit smaller, the Earth likely wouldn't have even formed. That's not the only instance either. There are physical constants throughout the universe. But if even one had changed the tiniest bit, humanity wouldn't have been created at all.
But anyone can see we do actually exist.
And that's exactly my point. We exist. Therefore, we know that we exist. Perhaps somewhere in reality there are countless universes devoid of humanity, where the idea of humans didn't even begin. But it isn't possible to know if those other universes exist or not.
Yes.
That's because there are no human beings to observe within them. The only universe we can measure is our own.
So she's getting it
Therefore,
hypothetically.
this is the universe we exist in.
Wait, are you talking about tautology?
1 + 1 = 2 is a form of tautology also, right? The left and right sides of the equation say the same thing.
That's sophistry.
Are you sure?
Anyway, I get what you're trying to say, Akane. Maybe, somewhere in this world, there are an infinite number of histories where we were executed by the Gatling guns. But we don't know if those histories really exist. Basically, because we're dead in those histories. The dead can't observe the world. Only those who are still alive can do that. Therefore, we exist here, now.
The opposite of what I just explained could be true as well. The universe could be not meant for humanity. Maybe there's one not limited by gravity, where they travel faster than light. You can't say for sure such a universe doesn't exist.
Well, no.
If it does, then we could expect that aliens would be interacting together within it.
Okay, now that sounds like fun.
Maybe that was the universe God had intended in the first place. And this
Maybe.
one is a failure.
So, we exist in the universe God abandoned, huh?
What's the matter?
You guys talking like this, I don't feel like drinking anymore. Kinda getting the feeling I was an idiot for acting like we won the lottery. I mean, don't you agree? There could be
Sure.
a history somewhere out there that's happier than ours right now. And maybe it's really true.
We might be in the history God abandoned.
Well, that's nice and morbid, thank you.
Now announcing the current casualties. Q-Team, Q, Mira, Eric. D-Team, Diana, Sigma.
Yep, so
These 5 are now deceased.
sign
As a
this.
result, 5 X-passes will be revealed.
It's
I
pretty late.
kill, fool, moon, fate. That is all.
No.
That means only Phi is still alive.
Sorry. Forget what I just said. Huh. Seems like we're the ones with the best luck. God hasn't gone and abandoned us.
What do you mean?
Not yet.
Didn't you hear that announcement? 5 X-passes were released. The only one left to die is Phi from D-Team, and then we...
Junpei! Don't you ever say that, even if it's a joke.
I guess he's planning on marrying her? The ring is important. Does that finish off? No. I guess they're both locked until later. They're locked until something else happens. Okay. Does this... Oh, okay. 3 or 4... 4 or 4... Wait, what? Oh, right. So I gotta complete those to unlock the other things. Ooh, okay. This is apparently a global flowchart. We just finished a game here. It's got to expand out more than that. Right? I guess we'll go in and do another Carlos one. I thought I would have got more here, but those are locked until later? Sure. Chainsaws for later. Whatever this room is looks good. Oh, look, I got an end where only Sai lived. I finished everything in this kid that I can now, because I have to work out what the kid's name is, work out who killed Mira. I don't know what that is. I'm not doing anything with Diane because I want to save her for last because she looks like the best. And then we did this room where Gatling guns killed us twice and then didn't kill us once because the game's coded that way, and it's bullshit. Right. Anyway, I'm sorry to say, my stream is ending here, and we'll come back next time. After I save, of course. Because I don't want to have to do that room again. It was really disappointing.